My initial reaction was that I thought I was getting scammed or something. They call you and they're like, "Hi, this is so-and-so from Sundance, and I thought it was somebody like messing with me or like doing it. So when I realized it was true, I was very overwhelmed and very excited. I wouldn't say that I was ready for it by any means or expecting it. I've been doing it for a long time. It started as a hobby. My mom had a camcorder in the attic that I found one time, and I started making like neighborhood films, you know, with like all the kids who lived on my block or whatever, like a very suburban experience. It started as that, and then we just sort of kept doing it because I thought it was fun and I enjoyed it, and then I think there was just a point in time when it made sense. It was made as part of the LMU Bonn program, so I was one of the 2024 cohort that went to Germany. It's the most I've learned at any LMU semester. It's like the most growth I think I've had in any semester. Some people in the program had their subjects locked and loaded by like May the year before. I had like 3 or 4 different things that I was like maybe gonna do, and this Nutcracker movie was like kind of on the bottom of the chain for like a while. I found him in a newspaper article originally, and I would say what stuck out to me about it is, you know, it was a newspaper, there was no video, you couldn't see him, you couldn't hear him speaking, but even so, like his answers to all the questions that this interviewer were asking him were so like unique and strange and fascinating, and like you could feel so much of his personality just through like these tiny blurbs that snuck into this newspaper. I met him like a week or 2 before I went down there to film. I met him, I went, we did it, and I kind of liked it that way. It felt very fluid. When he was a kid, he wanted to be a chimney sweeper. And that was one of the things I asked him was like, did you always want to do this? Did you always want to be a part of this very, very long tradition? And he said, no, I actually wanted to sweep chimneys when I was a toddler, which I thought was also an oddly kind of specific job to want to have, and I thought that was interesting, that was his thing. So that's where the title comes in. A lot of it's about like what you do with your life, like what you choose, how you choose to spend your time, and what your passions are and what you focus on. So your life is to do with as you please. It was a very personal experience where it was just me and Marcus and the camera, and so it was a film that the 2 of us made together, and it was a very collaborative experience between us. I discovered a lot of my own personal tastes and sensibilities because I was the only one doing it. So, you know, how do I like to shoot things? How do I like to record sound? Things like that are things I discovered in doing it all. I would say the thing that was most important for me on this movie was just committing to my own impulses and committing to my gut and just going with, you know, maybe I don't know everything about everything when it comes to filmmaking. I certainly don't. I have, you know, a student's mind in many ways, but I think it was just committing to my gut. Go with your gut. Do what you feel is right, and because that's really all you have to offer. It's just like whatever your own, you know, whatever you first think or whatever you believe is right. It was great to just be able to like explore and like not have somebody tell you what you can and can't do. It's just you go and you do what you want. You do your thing and you make a movie. The most helpful thing that LMU provided was my peers in the Bonn program, all the people I was there with. I think there was 20 of us, and it was a very tight-knit group. It was very personal. The last month has been pretty intense as I've been like doing a lot of, you know, there's a lot of like preparation materials that you need to give them, like to get everything ready. So it's overwhelming, very exciting, and I'm full of gratitude that I could be a part of a part of something that has been my dream to be a part of for a very long time.